are gonna want to watch this if you're tired of that potato. Hi, this is Shadowscape Pictures. My name is Philip Wilson, and this is the review for The Last of Us Season 2 finale. Thank God this trash bin season is done. I'm so glad it's done. This one starts with Dina and Jesse patching each other up, doing some weird shit. And then there's a part where Ellie was trying to get into the theater, and I was like, I hope Jesse doesn't let her in at all. I think that would be great. You know what? I'm gonna need a grape drink for this bad boy.
What's up, my Nick?
Get her in here. Then we have Ellie caring for like Dina's baby and such. I'm like, you're not gonna be the father anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's a part where Dina tells Ellie to take her shirt off, and I was like, please don't. I don't want to see more skin of the potato. I honestly couldn't take this show seriously anymore. It's just Bella Ramsey's face. Every time she is like serious or crying, I just can't help myself but laugh. Like, the show is hilarious. It's almost like it's just one big meme at this point. If you're not watching the rest of this TV show, you're missing out because it is actually a comedy at its finest. Then we head over to Seattle, day 3. Jesse and Ellie are picking up some crap. And then Jesse's talking about how he's gonna be like a father or whatever. And I'm like, thank God Ellie didn't say she was gonna be a dad once again.
I'm gonna be a dad.
There was also the part where they had to just shoehorn Tommy into this episode. I don't know why you'd even do that, because you basically sidelined his entire character, the entire show. And then all of a sudden, he's a part of it now. Great job, guys. Great writing. The writers really know what they're doing with this one. Honestly, if you're not even gonna follow the game, why even bother? Why even bother doing any of this? You don't have to write Tommy back into the story again. They didn't have to do that, but they decided to do that anyway. It's just so they don't have to have all these like plot holes essentially. And that's really it. But if they at least somewhat followed the story of The Last of Us Part 2 game, they would at least have some coherentness to the story. I love how Jesse has to be more of the mature one, which clearly he was, but it's just every time Ellie is just so inconsistent with her tone and behavior. She doesn't know whether she wants to be happy, sad, or whatever, or be potato.
Okay.
Like, the tone of it is just so off in every single episode, and Ellie is just more unlikable as every episode passes. She's supposed to be likable, but they made her unlikable. And I do think that has to do with the writing and the damn casting for Ellie. Isaac ramps up the war on the Seraphites. I think it's just to tease season 3, and that's really it. Other than that, I don't think they had to incorporate that scene at all. But they did, and it's definitely not in the game, but, you know, at least leave some mystery as well. Like, these people with these TV shows and movies and such nowadays, like, leave some damn mystery. Tell us a few things and give us some damn mystery. The more the episode progressed, I was just more interested in Jesse's character. He's just overall a better character than Ellie. He's way more likable, and Ellie's just like, what are you? Like, why don't you just grow in the garden or whatever? There's a lot of things they condensed in this episode, and most of it is actually the action. Didn't have really any action in this episode. I was like, why? I know I keep saying why, but this whole TV show is a why. Why even get it made? I think they probably realized that Bella Ramsey can't really do any action at all, and they were just like, yo, we're just gonna cut all that action stuff from the game, and we're just gonna have Ellie and Jesse do some drama crap CW style. And that's really it. This show is just drama, and that's it. There's no action or anything. They just took all that out. Like, especially with Ellie and Jesse, in the game, there's a whole section where you're like working together to find Tommy, but with this, they're just like, nah, we don't want to do that anymore. They also changed up where Ellie gets onto the boat. Then she like lands where the Seraphites are. And they had a whole scene with her about to get killed. And then they just leave her? Why would you just leave her? you would have definitely killed her. A quick little stab here or there is fast and easy. So I don't know why they let her live. The addition of this scene wasn't necessary at all. It was just to signify that Isaac was attacking their village. And that was it. It's like, cool. All he did was tease season 3, and that's really it. That's all you guys did. This entire episode is teasing season 3. Because you know it's going to be better than season 2. Because it's trash. There's a reason why people love these games as well, is because of the gameplay. They want to see the action. But there's no action in basically this entire season. There's almost nothing. It's basically just a drama CW edition. And that's it. And honestly, that's what made the game so good, was the gameplay and the action. Sure, the story was also pretty good, but come on, where's the action? I don't even get it. I don't even get the show anymore. The aquarium scene is pretty close to the game, but I couldn't stop laughing at how she was holding the gun. It looks like you gave the gun to this like 10-year-old and she's just like shooting it for the first time. That's what this looked like. It was hilarious. Then Ellie shoots Owen and she looks scared at shooting the gun again. But then in doing so, she also hit Mel in the neck as well with the bullet. And I was like, why? Why do you have to kill two birds with one stone? In the game, she at least takes out a knife and tries to defend herself. And then they fight each other, both Mel and Ellie. And in this, they're like, no, we don't want her to fight at all. I don't think it has the same impact in my opinion, because she at least kills Mel intentionally, whereas in this, it's just by accident. I feel like the consequences and where she would go tone-wise would be very dark. But they decided not to do that in this show. I honestly wish he killed her with the knife because it would have made a hell of a lot more sense. I don't know why they changed this up, but they did. I just wish they fought each other, at least have some action in here. But the closest we get to any action is just... And of course, Tommy and Jesse come to the rescue for Ellie because Jesse knew where she was going. And it just feels like Tommy was like a wasted character for this entire season. So since they made these like small changes here and there throughout the entire season of this show, I don't know why they killed Jesse. They could have at least kept him alive for a bit, but they decided not to and just kill him the way the game intended as well. It's like they want to follow certain things and then also not. It's like, what are you guys doing? That's the only action we get from this episode. Just like a few people getting shot and that's it. You know, like where's like the people exploding? Where's Ellie like planting bombs and shit and blowing people up? Like there's none of this in the show. And I'd like to say is Abby steals the show. She was the most engaging in this entire show, besides obviously Jesse. As soon as like Abby showed up, I was like, yep, I can't wait for her to kick Potato Head so goddamn hard. Because at least Abby's character is the most interesting. I don't know how Abby went from in the game to being one of like the most hated characters to being such a loved character. I don't even know how that's possible, but they made it happen. You're supposed to like Ellie and you're supposed to like not really like Abby, but kind of connect to her story. In this somehow, Ellie's like so unlikable and Abby's just very likable. You know what? I'm at least excited for season 3 because at least it's gonna be Abby and at least she's way more interesting instead of looking at a fucking potato. And I honestly think Caitlin Dever is great in this. If she really pulls it off like the way even Abby says all her lines in the game as well, I thought that was great.
I let you live. And you wasted it.
Her tone at least seems consistent throughout the entire show, whereas like Ellie, no. The one big thing I'm looking forward to in season 3 is more heterosexual stuff instead of the goddamn scissoring in season 2. At least there's that. Unless they do some really fruity shit that we don't expect at all. So that is also very possible. I feel like they probably would. Since these are a bunch of fruitcakes anyway, you might as well have more fruitcakes in season 3. Who knows? Maybe Abby likes to dabble in some scissoring. Oh, shit. Overall, this was another poor excuse of an episode. It belongs in the goddamn trash bin as well. I will say as well, I think I have a little more faith in season 3 than season 2. Who knows, they might learn from their mistakes, but I kind of doubt they will. I really am looking forward to Abby kicking Potato so goddamn hard. And it's gonna be great. Or you know what? They might just like forgive each other and make up and continue the more scissoring. And another thing to note is I can't wait to see the true Ellie in season 3, which is basically Abby. It doesn't even make any sense, but I'm really looking forward to the true Ellie in season 3 because she at least looks like her and she seems more like her in terms of being angry as shit. It was not good, and the only part that was great was Ellie being like, oh my god, I'm sorry, don't do that. And that was the best part. It was good to see her crying like a little goddamn baby again. Like the baby she is. Because that's all she is. A baby or a potato. So anyways, that's the video, guys, on The Last of Us Season 2 finale. If you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me your thoughts on this trash bin finale. Did you guys like it? Did you not like it? Did you want to roast it even more? Do you want to create more memes of this goddamn show? Probably. And of course, if you didn't like this episode, bye bye, turn it off!